Deck the halls with bowels of holly. Fa la 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 la. So, okay. Why is this so squeaky? Super Bowl is today. Super Bowl. Oh, I love me some football, that's for sure. There is not one thing I like more on this earth than watching a bunch of dudes try to get an item between two poles more so than the other group of people, you know what I'm saying? It's just thrilling. And like, they try to manipulate each other's bodies onto the ground and lay on top of them so that they can't progress and get more of that item through the pole. The best is when they try to get that object that usually goes between the two poles into this zone of the ground, where in such they slam it into the ground, celebrating victory, because it's worth more points or less, something, I don't... The Super Bowl is just one of those freaking things, you know? It's just, I mean... It's just one of those... Everyone expects you to watch the Super Bowl, and I do not, for the life of me, have any desire to watch it. I work at a grocery store, and we were so busy today because the Super Bowl... What team do you want to win? Oh, team lit, fam, you know? But everyone's just like, you know what? I think it's a good day to just watch a game because, you know what? These teams, I've never even watched them before. I don't even know who they are, what city they're from, but I'm gonna choose a side because that is how it works. You have to be on a side. There's no other, it simply just does not. You have to be on a side because everything in this country, in America, is one side or the other. Nope, no in between. Independent candidates are not taken seriously. I don't care about either of the teams. I don't care about the game. I don't care about sports, physical activity. What the hell, you know what I'm saying? Why would you do something that makes you feel terrible when you could do something that makes you not feel terrible? Every year during the Super Bowl, I have a tradition of either one, working on music or playing video games. Because those two things, I think, are just where it gets kind of, I do things more fun than 90% of society is doing right now. And it's so funny because everyone who is watching the Super Bowl, not everyone, but like a lot of people who are old, they're like, your hobby's a waste of time. You're not doing anything productive. How dare you? And then I'm just here like, hey, you're watching the Super Bowl. Tell me how you're being productive. Love me some good blowing noses. Nothing gets me more pumped than playing video games, making music, you know, getting really into it, making a YouTube video. This is what I'm doing this year. This is actually different than those two things. If you want to see me do this full time and you want a video every single day, please have all of your friends subscribe to my channel. It's hard to not want to work on something during the Super Bowl. I've got a lot on my plate right now. I think I'm gonna sit back and relax and crack open a nice Crystal Pepsi. Crystal Pepsi, where you can turn yourself invisible because you are drinking Crystal Pepsi. TM trademark. Hey man, what's up? You want a soda, man? Yeah, hey, can you hand me one of those new Crystal Pepsi with clear colors and all the same flavor added? It's packed with bold, luscious ingredients that, dude, just say Crystal Pepsi, man. I had people come through my line today at the grocery store and they were like, oh my gosh, who do you want to win the Super Bowl? And I was like, who's playing? They ask you what team you're gonna be rooting for the Super Bowl, but you just don't have an answer. I think my main goal in Super Bowl is snacks. The funny thing about sports is that people tend to support the sports team from where they live, generally speaking. No one cares about supporting the best team. Everyone is brainwashed and believes that their best team is the one that is there with them, you know? It's just stupid. It's kind of like wherever you're born determines what sports team you're going to like, kind of like how whatever religion you're born into is the one you're going to become. Funny how that works, isn't it? The other funny thing about sports is that everyone where I live in Kansas City, okay? We have the Royals. They won the World Series, okay? Damn, were people crazy about it. I remember vividly 3 or 4 years ago, okay? The Royals sucked. And everyone talked about how bad they were. Then all of a sudden we get some different people in and they start doing well and everyone's like, oh, I've always loved the Royals. I've always been a fan through all of... No, they have not. They just like them when it's convenient. Same with the Chiefs. Everyone was like, oh, the Chiefs are just doing awful. But now, when they are doing well, I guess they didn't make it to the Super Bowl, but they did well this year, much better than previously. Everyone all of a sudden is all about them Chiefs, you know what I'm saying? That's just the way the pussy tingles. I want to know what you think. Do you guys like football? If so, please discuss with me in the comments below. I love getting comments from people. This one video about a PS2 mod type thing that I did like a year ago is all of a sudden getting a bunch of views and people are leaving comments on it and I love it. I think it's awesome. So if you want to talk about this topic, please leave a comment below. I would love to talk about it. I think it's awesome to talk to the people who watch your videos. It's interacting with the community. I think it's great. And also, if you liked it, go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe just so that you can be notified of, well, I guess you got to bing the bell for that, but you know, whatever. Subscribe. Please. Please subscribe. I need YouTube revenue. I need YouTube revenue. Best video I ever made. Right here. Highest quality production. How much you wanna bet? First video with a 4K camera, that's for sure. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles.